Discord. Gotta go Purple Rain out there, bitch.
On the banks of Lake Washington, it's
3-0 Minnesota versus 3-0 Washington.
we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the Minnesota Golden Gophers and the Washington Huskies. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis.
That's
With the Washington head coach before the game, this will be a great test, a separator, the first conference game of the year with two teams that are undefeated. He knows that whoever wins this game will have a leg up in the standings, but more importantly, set the tone for the conference season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup.
come on, Johnny Football. I need you to play now. The third game you warmed up. You had your preseason. Now it's time to play some ball.
The Golden Gophers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit.
Time to
The
play some ball,
Huskies
buddy.
offense will go to work first. And we've said many times a tight
What
end
you
is
gonna
the
do, run that ball?
quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played
Gotta
together,
work.
you can make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It
They
seemed to
really
work
run that
every
ball.
time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison,
That's
honestly.
it. That's it. Run that ball.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see
Oh,
which way
flag.
that's going to go.
Face mask.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense comes
Tote that
back
rock.
out with a new set of
That's
downs
it.
after
Tote
the
that rock.
penalty.
Tote that rock, buddy.
There's a
Tote that
brace.
rock, buddy.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Huskies love these backs that can turn up yardage like a Corey Dillon and Napoleon Kaufman used to do.
Yeah, just guys that you can depend on, guys you can hand it to and know
Tell
you're
Minnesota
going to
ass
get really, really good production. Then what does that do? It opens up the whole
Yeah.
offense, gets everybody
Tote
jacked
that
up
rock.
in the Pacific Northwest.
Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
Oh.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Bro, how they call attention to the ground if I'm out the circle, bro?
Take the penalty.
Bro, I'm at the sideline.
Third down, but more ground to
Oh,
cover
my.
after the flag.
Oh, they would have with nobody over there. Yeah. They got me down 3rd and 32. That's what I'm saying.
Williams. Here's the pressure. Working that left side.
What a play.
Inside the 35.
What a play to get some of that back. And I'm going for it.
I mean, the great news is you just came up with a huge completion
What a
on
play.
third down, but the bad news is you're still miles away from picking up this first because of how poor you were first and second down. Moving forward in this game, the offense has got to do a better job early in the drive.
They can't
Just
stop
give
him.
them a chance to have some success.
Fourth down, Williams.
Damn.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
So Minnesota's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Taylor. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to the ground.
None of that. None of that. None of that. Defense is on lock.
And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. Just needs a crack to get a return. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. But a little time.
Damn, buddy.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It's complete on the right side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Washington sends out the punt team. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Running inside, it's Taylor. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you're going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Finds his man. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Taylor has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth-quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long. And you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break. And they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
And the Golden Gophers have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. Here's a heat.
God damn.
Downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
The Golden Gophers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Hands it off. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that ball.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Lindsey.
Interception!
Picked off, and they
Boom.
with a turnover. Not much
Defense, baby.
on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense.
Lord have mercy.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Rushes on him. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Catches it at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back to back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football.
He's got it.
They got some going.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Really nice job working around, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football.
I can't go out like this.
And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the PAT
makes it 7-0. The way they went up the field, like they got me figured out. Like they got me figured out, boy. Like they know what I want to do now, boy. Like they've been watching some good tape.
Nice job executing all of the
I gotta come up with, oh my God, my quarterback about hurt.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Handoff to the lone back.
Oh, I'm gone. Put down. Put down. Let's go.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he goes.
How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. To the air, it's Lindsey. Under fire.
Lord,
He throws. And he dropped it. Just didn't work the thing all the way in.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
Wants to fire on second down. He's got him this time.
And
he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Golden Gophers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. The run inside. It's Taylor. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to the back.
oh my God.
There's some room. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Delayed handoff. It's Taylor. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive
Man, God
right
damn.
downfield. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in.
Oh, hell mercy. Goddamn Minnesota, boy.
Touchdown, Golden Gophers! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Williams going for it all. Upstairs he's got it. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Williams looking for a man. Complete disaster there. He loses 10.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease,
right
you
now.
just got to take off and get it.
I'm gonna beat you right with E-boy rough. Yeah, I need to play. I need to play.
Offensive line needs to clean it
I
up.
need to play.
Sack on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd down. Pocket breaking down.
Lord have mercy.
Those two not on the same page.
Lord
It's
have mercy.
incomplete. Washington sends out the punt team.
Yeah, and 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
He'll field the punt. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw.
You don't get it.
Unloads to the wideout.
What the fuck? That is gonna be way.
Layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere
What the
near
fuck
his
going on
body,
out
he's
here?
going to be able to reel it in.
Come on now, make it play. Please make it play.
Showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Hit that motherfucker, man.
There to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Hit that motherfucker, man.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action.
Hit him.
He'll take the deep
That's it.
shot. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
We need to stop. We need to stop. We need to stop. We need to stop. We need to stop, man.
You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming.
We
Looking
need to stop. Come on.
downfield, it's
Make
Lindsey.
it something happen. That's it. That's it.
I don't
That's
think
it.
that's
That's
the way
it.
they
That's
drew
it.
up.
Gotta
Incomplete.
do it up.
The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. This will be a
Come on,
second
Wash.
time they've had to kick it away.
Flip field, Wash. Flip
Trying to
field,
play
Wash.
a little field
Flip
position
field,
with
Wash.
that high punt.
Flip field, Wash.
He'll try to
Flip
make
field,
the
Wash.
catch in traffic.
Flip field, Wash. Flip field, Wash.
Looking
Let's come out, flip field, Wash.
He'll get it to the 43-yard
Right.
line before
Okay.
he stops. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. The gift to the back. Pick up of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Quick completion to the right. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Washington right back to the line.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Here's Williams to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. And the incomplete
Oh, they're gonna pay the 50 though.
You can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game. He completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times, he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. And that's a reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
They booted away. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse. And if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode.
Caught, and he's got room. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The Gophers will take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. That's caught. It's Helms. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Timeout taken by Minnesota. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Thompson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And the Golden Gophers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Under fire. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
And that's pretty encouraging. Like, this defense needs a shot in the arm, right? Like, 2 possessions, they've given up 2 touchdowns. Like, now they try to be aggressive and go after the deep ball right away. Nice coverage. That's a good start to this drive. You know, 2 bad drives, we flush those, we forget about those. See if this defense can get back on track.
Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag
Look
on
the flag
the play. Let's
here,
see
bro.
if it stands.
Roughing the passer.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go right back downfield. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He splits the uprights, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season.
We got
A lot of action in college
crazy.
football here in Week 4. We begin with the Northwestern Wildcats taking on the number 5 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's Northwestern able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course, so how they handle things from here will define this program. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside Husky Stadium. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Coach Fleck told me at the half he wants an even greater sense of urgency from his team. It's the Big Ten Conference season opener, and even though they had a good first half, more urgency, more execution here to start the third quarter is the team's focus coming out of the locker room.
Holly, thank you. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They feed him again. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean,
Here's a little room there, and he'll get it up
You
to
stop
the
these
38.
boys,
It'll
man.
be a
You
first
niggas know
down.
everything, bro.
Wow, the running
I'm
back
gonna
there
coach
showing
just
you
see
his
what they
skill
know.
set as he's able to rip off that
They
one for
come
a
out.
first down.
The Golden Gophers are marching down the field. To the ground, he's got it again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wide
Man,
out. Got his
easy.
man downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that stuff flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be
What
the
a
key for
play.
They've
Lord
got it
have
just
mercy.
outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. And the Golden Gophers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Taylor. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Takes it complete to the right. Touchdown, Minnesota! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Crazy.
These guys are really hitting their stride in Week 4 as they push out that lead.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Williams. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Third down from the gun, Williams. Tight end getting vertical. Got room at the 35. Oh, out of space. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
And how about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That lead is now 10, down to a two-possession game, and it's on this offense to try to stretch it back out. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Turning it on! Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling in the ground.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. He's got him. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Taylor. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? It's on target and complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. A promising start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. Now they've got it first down at the 41. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
The Golden Gophers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Off play action on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel.
Every time I think I got him, boy.
And the Golden Gophers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick with the physical ground game late in the game. That's how you finish opponents off.
So now it's 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Taylor. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. To the air, it's Lindsey. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got the back over the middle. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
These nigga, bro, shit.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. The give is to Taylor. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And I love this. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to eat that clock, let it tick down. A field goal here, I'm up by 2 possessions. I'm still in a very good place. I don't have to get over-aggressive, Jesse, if I don't want to.
No, and you can put this game out of reach, too. If you can score a touchdown, this thing's basically over. You know, in this area of the field, it's really hard to throw the football because the windows are so small. So be the more physical team. Go ice this game.
Running behind that left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Throwing, Williams unloads it left. That's caught by Williams. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Lets it fly.
No.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Taylor has it. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Now it looks as if we have an injured Golden Gopher on the play. And they cannot afford to lose this guy. Such an important part of their running attack. We'll have Holly check on his status. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Unloads to the wideout. Smith with the grab over the middle. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Minnesota. And the beatdown has ensued.
No, we're getting a beat down. 37-14.
Woo!
Woo!
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing football, still finding the connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end
It's
of this
just
game.
Minnesota.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
It's just
He was
Minnesota.
looking
God
for some
damn.
running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. It looks as
I'm a
if this game
playbook.
is
I gotta
going to
get
be
to my
one to just
playbook.
drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
I know a lot of people don't like to prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Williams. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play,
go for it.
because of the
This
pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
I'm down.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Williams to throw for it on 4th. Dumps it to the back. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Fires to the big fella. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Huskies are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Williams to throw. Bringing the heat.
I just can't get another.
Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
No harder position to play in a ball game than the offensive line. You know, tonight in this game, you're down by a lot. You know you have to pass the football. Man, it's a tough job to protect up front, and they definitely struggled on that play.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Williams will pass. He's got the back in the middle. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
No,
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Williams dances away. The throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Gotta make them. Gotta find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Going to take a shot.
That's what I'm saying.
And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty.
The run
inside. It's Carr. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Williams. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Trying to run, it's Washington. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. The Huskies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. Gets rid of it. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Williams. Oh, they're after him. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you got to give this defense credit.
These niggas got the best defense in the world, boy. Minnesota, boy. They play defense all fucking night.
That's a big reason why they've got such a big lead here.
They deserve that.
Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so
well,
because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go